Good morning, 7th grade. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Here's our problem of the day. Copy it down and give it a try. All right, I am guessing you copied down that problem of the day, and then you went and tried to solve it. We're trying to figure out what m is, our variable up here, so that this is equal to this. So we just cross multiply. 7 times m is 7m. And then I have 3.5 times 35. 3.5 times 35, which is 122.5. So even if we have a decimal point, it doesn't really change the problem. Draw your line, divide each side by 7. My 7's cancel out, and I get m is 17.5. All right. So today's lesson is very, very short. What we're trying to find are called equivalent ratios. So what does that mean? It basically means fractions that mean the same thing. All right. So what we are doing here is creating equivalent ratios. This is equal to this. All right. So we're kind of doing the same thing. So just like we know that 1/2, if we think back to 4th grade, is the same as 2/4, because they take up the same amount of space. So we want to be able to create equivalent ratios like that, right? That we can't always draw and look at the pictures. So the way we do that is very simple. So say I had 3/7, a little more difficult to draw. So we're not going to draw it, but we can find something that's equal to it. And all we have to do is multiply the top and bottom by the same number. So if you just pick any random number, I'm going to pick 2. If I multiply the top and the bottom by 2, I get 6/14. This is equivalent to this. All right? It's that simple. That's all there is to it. And they ask you to find an equivalent ratio, come up with a number. It could be any number. I could have used 7. I could have multiplied them both by 7 times 7 times 7 and got 21/49, which is equivalent to 3/7, right? And remember, we can check to see if they're equivalent by cross multiplying, right? 7 times 6 is 42. 3 times 14 is 42. 3 times 49 is 147. 7 times 21 is 147. So we can see that those are equivalent fractions, right? So one other way to do it, if you have bigger numbers, it's a little more difficult, but still easy. If you can think of a number that divides into both of them that's the same. You can divide them both by 2, I get 5/6. So as long as you're dividing or multiplying by the same number here, you're going to get equivalent ratios. We can always test them. 10 times 6 is 60. Yep, they're equivalent. All right? Remember, equivalent just means equal. A ratio is just a fraction. That's all there is to this stuff. So easy day. Your assignment's a little bit different today. It's not something I wrote, but should be pretty easy. Have a great day.